I'm Samantha Shocker. Thanks for tuning in. Brett just woke up. Thanks for joining us, Brett.
No problem. My pleasure. Happy to be here. Home with a good burger.
What? Okay. Without further ado, our co-host today, our very own Brie Essrig. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel at Brie Essrig. Back in the Pop Trigger studio, the one, the only Sean Klitzner is here.
I hate people who do this.
And you're doing it.
I know.
And also, not only can you, of course, tune into your YouTube channel, but Sean and I have a new show called Debate Your Fate coming out soon. It's
That's
good.
right. There's a wheel,
good.
and I'm just going to tell you a couple things on the wheel. Fake an orgasm, strip to your underwear. Those are just two things.
And I had to do
show,
one of
right?
those. It's a game show, and I had to do one of those too.
That's right. And those
Yeah.
aren't even the worst on the wheel.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me,
I like
where was
that.
I for that? When you had to do one of those?
You'll
see it.
stripping to your underwear and faking orgasms.
Yeah.
Tune in.
And Brett Ehrlich, you can catch him on Declassified, the pre-show to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Woo!
Yeah. Or in his
Also-
bed.
Huh?
Or in his bed.
Or in my bed, ladies' night. Or a movie I did a while ago, Dead Dad's, coming out VOD
Yes!
in early February. Finally, the
Yay!
clamoring has come to fruition.
And you can catch me live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on Dr. Drew on Call on HLN. And again, this Sunday on CNN, I will be listing my top 5 things to watch on TV next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, what will they be?
Nifty.
Yeah, you got to tune in to find out. Okay, so let's get right to it. In the new issue of GQ magazine, you see Katy Perry. Not only is she gracing the cover and looking smoking hot, but she also provides some really juicy tidbits about her thoughts on President Obama. No pun intended.
Juicy tidbits.
Her praying for her boobs, also her thoughts on weed, and her losing her virginity. Where she lost her virginity. It's good. We're gonna break down the interview, but thoughts 5 words or less.
Real boobs, fake boobs, boobs.
This hot, cold firework roars.
Whoa.
Her bra size is GQ. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are big letters.
Yeah.
And she's got big old boobies.
Praying for her boobs now.
Woo! They make you want to go up, 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 up. So I have like a double D jock strap.
What do I
like
have?
you have big balls.
What do I have?
Yeah, you got clickability.
What is that?
Whoa,
Thank you.
everyone just missed it.
Thumb out.
Oh, you guys missed it. Yes, I'm glad because I was a little bit in the moment there, so I'm glad that we missed it. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna break down the interview. So first of all, she told GQ that her boobs are heaven sent. True story, because when she was 11, she prayed for them boobs. It says here in the article, I lay on my back one night and I looked down at my feet and I prayed to God. God, will you please let me have boobs so big that I can't see my feet when I'm laying down? God answered my prayers, she told the magazine. Looking down, she says, I had no clue they would fall into my armpits eventually. True story, when you have real boobs, when you lay down, they go this way. Sucks.
That's what I
Yeah.
love is that everyone is at the same time going, please God, if only I can get a raise in pay so I can pay for potato chips for my family. And then God's like, that's not interesting. The boob girl, let's give her
That
enormous
just-
boobs.
It proves God is a guy because God didn't make her feet smaller. Because that's what he could have done. I don't want to see my feet. Woman would have been like, okay.
Okay, so do you guys know what her thoughts are on weed? I'll tell you. So according to the magazine, she says the weed, she calls it the weed, I'm not friends with it. I can't do that stuff. I'd be like in the corner, are you trying to kill me?
She's smoking the wrong strains. Know what I'm saying, guys?
I do.
And then she also opened up about her belief in aliens. Yeah, and we're not just
Stupid.
talking about her song. It says here, I see everything through a spiritual lens. I believe in a lot of astrology. I believe in aliens. I look up into the stars and I imagine how self-important are we to think that we are only one life form.
The only life
We
form?
are the only life form. You remembered that?
I mean, I commit everything she says to memory. I like how she's like, I'm spiritual. I believe in aliens.
And astrology.
I'm glad I know this about Katy Perry. Thank God GQ's around to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
Like, does Katy Perry believe in aliens?
And it leads into her relationship with President Obama, that question, because then she says that, I mean, if my relationship with Obama gets any better, I'm going to ask him that question. It just hasn't been appropriate yet.
The question about are there aliens in
doesn't
Area
know.
51? Yeah, he
By the
doesn't
way,
know.
Even if he did, yeah, Katy Perry is the person he's like confiding in for aliens.
Hey, Katy.
Hey, guess what? It's all real. Independence Day.
Yeah. And then GQ did ask the hard-hitting question. They said, so tell us about your relationship with President Obama. She says, well, I might have won Wisconsin for him. Actually, I didn't do too much, but he did call me on a couple of times, which was very nice.
And I blew him. Just like this.
I mean, right?
What are you gonna get?
It's the least I could do
Right.
for the presidential staff.
So next, she opened up a little bit about her relationship with Russell Brand, her ex-husband. She said that Russell never once visited, and we talked about this on the show before, he never once visited her on tour, her 2010 tour, not once.
No, he's
Yeah.
not a douchebag. He's a nice guy.
I like Russell Brand, I really do. I
Well,
just
it
think that
really
he's a sex maniac and shouldn't be in a relationship.
Yeah, it really it would have interfered with his cheating on her plans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she moved on to John Mayer. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. But I guess she says things with current boyfriend John Mayer are better. She says, I think that I needed to grow up. I'm just having a wonderful experience with a wonderful guy. There's no rush. And then finally, she said that she lost her virginity in a Volvo. She was 16 years old. She had those boobs because she got them at 11. And she
Sounds
was
just like my story. Okay, keep going.
and she was listening to Jeff Buckley album Grace.
That's how I lost my virginity.
Really? Did you lose your virginity to Katy Perry? You
my
don't technically
God.
lose it if
crazy.
you're not listening to Grace by Jeff Buckley.
That's exactly.
It's one of the rules.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Still a virgin.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys think about Katy Perry's interview in GQ magazine? What do you guys think about all the juicy tidbits? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Podcast.